Mara's name was short for Marilyn, but she always said Mara felt more like her. Light, simple, less formal. She said it the way one introduces the sun. She had a presence that warmed the air around her. People smiled when she walked into a room, not because she was loud but because she carried peace like a well-worn shawl. Mara loved tulips and thunderstorms. She believed they were cousins. One bloomed after rain, the other danced through it. Elias always remembered that. On rainy days she let her hair fall, so the sky could feel a little beautiful, she'd say with a wink. Mara wasn't afraid of silence. She could sit with Elias on that bench for an hour and say nothing, yet it felt like the fullest conversation. Her laugh burst like wind chimes, light, playful, and always unexpected. Sometimes she'd laugh at her own jokes before even finishing them. Elias adored that. She hummed when she cooked, always the same melody from a song neither of them remembered. Now, that tune haunted Elias in the most tender way. Their love story wasn't a whirlwind, it was a steady bloom. Two people showing up for each other every day. When he asked her to marry him, it wasn't with a ring, it was with 2 cups of coffee and the question, "Will you sit with me forever?" She said yes before the cups even cooled. They built a life, not a perfect one but a beautiful one. Every week they had a ritual. Sunday morning coffee on the bench, rain or shine, even when life was busy, even when they argued. That bench became sacred because of her. It was where they mourned, celebrated, and shared secrets. It held their history. Mara had a garden behind their home. Her hands were always dirty from soil, but she loved that. "These hands grow love," she'd say. She planted daisies, tulips, and one stubborn rosebush that never bloomed, until the year she passed. That year, it bloomed red, deep red, like it had waited for her all along. Elias clipped one and placed it on her side of the bench. Sometimes he would speak to the air, saying things like, "I hope you're still dancing in the kitchen, love." Elias remembered every version of her, young, tired, laughing, brave, quiet, and every version lived inside him still. Mara wasn't just a chapter, she was the whole book. And the bench? The bench was the cover, worn but sacred, where their story was read, page by page every morning. Even after goodbye, because Mara had never truly left. Not from the bench, not from him,